But even in this place of temporary refuge, the multitudes discovered him. And grief for John the Baptist was lost in the compassion he felt for the crowds of men and women and many children who followed him so patiently, listening for the words that were comforting and healing, rejuvenating and restoring so many in the land.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, the Son can do nothing of himself, but what he seeth the Father do. For what things soever he doeth, these also doeth the Son likewise. For the Father loveth the Son, and showeth him all things that himself doeth. And he will show him greater works than these, that ye may marvel. For as the Father raiseth up the dead, and quickeneth them, even so the Son quickeneth who he will. For the Father judgeth no man, but hath committed all judgment unto the Son, that all men should honor the Son, even as they honor the Father. He that honoreth not the Son, honoreth not the Father which hath sent him. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that heareth my word and believeth on him that sent me hath everlasting life, and shall not come into condemnation, but is passed from death unto life.
And when his teaching was done for the day, it troubled him as he saw that so many had obviously passed so many hours without food to eat.
Look, Ethan, the sun is sinking already.
I never knew a day to pass so quickly, Rachel. These things he has been saying to us, how full of promises they are.
Old Sarah here, she usually falls asleep when anyone talks on and on like this, but not today.
There is about his words something that makes me feel so young again, almost as if I had the strength I had when I was just a girl.
He says, if we believe on God who sent him, we have everlasting life.
Mother, what is everlasting?
It means forever and ever, my dear.
I'm hungry, Mother.
I fear me such as we brought with us is finished long ago, my son.
All will be well with thee, little Marty. This Jesus over there can see that every need is met.
Master, send the multitude away, that they may go into the towns and country round about, and lodge and get victuals, for we are in a desert place.
Philip, whence shall we buy bread that these may eat?
200 pennyworth is not sufficient for them, that every one of them may take a little.
Master, there is a lad here which hath 5 barley loaves and 2 small fishes. But what are they among so many?
Make them sit down by 50s in a company.
Good people, the master bids you sit.
Sit in the grass here where you stand. He bids you sit in companies. Companies of 50.
Mother, I'm hungry.
Look over there, little son. I think that something wonderful is going to happen now.
See, he hath taken something from that boy beside him, the one with the basket.
I think it was a few loaves.
Aye, and 2 small fishes.
See how he lifts his head into the wind. See how the sunset shines upon him. I think he blesses those things in his hand.
Now he's called his disciples round about him once again. And see, he is breaking bread. And now, it is enough for all of them.
And the disciples bear it unto all about them. Soon they will bear it unto us. Thou shalt not go hungry, Mark. The Nazarene will see that thou art fed.
I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never hunger, and he that believeth on me shall never thirst.
And we are told that the disciples gathered of the fragments that remained 12 baskets full. St. Matthew writes simply, and they that had eaten were about 5,000 men, besides women and children. After this miracle, Jesus again sought out the solitudes for himself. But he told the disciples to get into a boat and go before him into Bethsaida, where he would join them later. The disciples did as he had told them. But here again, a storm arose once they were far out on the surface of the lake, and the wind became so strong that the use of sails was perilous. They tried to row as hard as they could toward the other shore, but the waves grew higher and the wind louder.
I doubt we shall reach the other side at all. Not if these waves rise any higher.
Thomas, where is that thing? Thou hast been told of this so many times.
Thomas would have the courage to say out loud what many of us think.
Look up yonder now. The moon hath altogether gone beneath those flying clouds up there.
We needs must pull for the land with all the strength we have.
While there is time.
Look, Thomas. Look over there.
Mine eyes deceive me.
It looketh in the dark like Jesus.
How can it be?
He is walking in the water.
If it be he and not a phantom, not just a phantom come to haunt us.
It is a spirit.
Oh, God in his mercy.
Be of good cheer. It is I. Be not afraid.
Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water.
Come.
Have a care there, Brother Peter.
Death is in the water. He doth not watch.
Yet look you, Judas. Peter, too, is walking on the water.
Yet he begins to sink, I fear.
Lord, save me! Oh, Master, hadst thou not stretched out thy hand like that?
O thou of little faith, wherefore didst thou doubt?
And so, Mark tells us, he went up unto them into the ship, and the wind ceased. And they were sore amazed in themselves beyond measure, and wondered. Now it was that Jesus, seeking perhaps a rest from the multitudes who followed him about his familiar Galilee, decided to go with a few of his disciples, further afield than he had ever gone before. They departed, we are told, into the coasts of Tyre and Sidon.
Spices and sandalwood, frankincense, figs, good women, figs and grapes and pomegranates. I will sell them unto thee for less, lady, because the best have gone.
How is it with thy little daughter, lady? Thy little daughter, Tamar?
Worse now than when I told thee last of her. Far worse, I fear.
Oh, my poor lady.
The devil taketh her these days and leaveth her half dead. I fear me for her very life, yet none can help me.
Hast thou heard aught of this Galilean prophet? They say he tarries here.
Speaketh thou of Jesus? I have heard tales of him. But sayest thou he is here in Sidon?
Seek for him in the street of weavers. More than that I know not.
Master, there is a woman at the door who seeketh help of thee.
She told us she had heard of thine arrival here in Sidon. She is a Phoenician woman.
And here she cometh, Lord.
Have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. You, sirs, you, his disciples, he doth not even answer me. And yet my daughter is in torment, sick unto death.
Send her away, master, for she crieth after us.
I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Lord, help me. Oh, help me.
It is not meet to take the children's bread and cast it to the dogs.
I never yet have heard him speak thus. Not to any man or woman.
Dost thou not see he doeth it to test her, Brother Peter? He must discern the need for it.
Truth, Lord. And yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from the master's table.
O woman, great is thy faith. Be it unto thee even as thou wilt.
And St. Matthew tells us that her daughter was made whole from that very hour. This is the only record of a miracle occurring during this visit to the land of the Gentiles. What other events and incidents occurred there, we are not told. But we know that on the Master's return to Galilee, the Pharisees and Sadducees were lying in wait for him. They showed, as yet, no open enmity, and still they couched their questions in obvious but meaningless politeness.
Rabbi, thou hast been many days afar from thine own people. Some have begun to doubt thee.
Perhaps the time hath come to furnish them a sign.
Why doth this generation seek after a sign? Verily I say unto you, there shall no sign be given unto this generation.
If thou be a prophet of night and morning, past and future, there must be many a sign that thou couldst give.
When it is evening, ye say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
That is no answer.
He doth answereth our questions with more questions.
Could it be that he doth not know the answers?
But he came again to his disciples and gave a needed word of warning to them.
Take heed. Beware the leaven of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees.
And these pitifully earthbound followers, taking his precious words literally, as they so frequently did, linked what he had to say with the fact that they had forgotten to bring bread upon the journey.
It is because we have no bread.
Why reason ye, because ye have no bread? Perceive ye not yet, neither understand? Have ye your heart yet hardened? Having eyes see ye not, and having ears hear ye not? And do ye not remember, when I brake the 5 loaves among the 5,000, how many baskets full of fragments took ye up?
12.
How is it that ye do not understand?
How patiently the Master dealt with their poor inability to rise above the material level to which they were still bound. And yet, how patiently he showed them the need for living faith.
The kingdom of heaven is likened unto a grain of mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the smallest of all seeds. But when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches of it.
So must they understand that even a grain of faith could help them reap the harvest for which he was so tirelessly fitting them. He must by now have yearned for some clear statement of his place in their hearts. Lifting so seldom their eyes above the level of mundane things, they still had failed to show some evidence that they grasped his true identity or glimpsed the truth about his mission. To this end, one day, far to the north in the cool meadows around the foothills of Mount Hermon, he questioned them.
Whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?
Some say that thou art John the Baptist,
And some say that thou art Elias.
and others Jeremias, or one of the prophets.
But whom say ye that I am?
For a moment, the unequivocal question hung suspended in the air, with Jesus yearning for a sharp, clear answer. And at last, for the first time in the record of the disciples, Simon Peter gave him the unquestioning response he longed for.
Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God.
Blessed art thou, Simon Bar-Jonah. For flesh and blood hath not revealed it unto thee, but my Father which is in heaven. And I say also unto thee that thou art Peter, and on this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail against it. And I will give unto thee the keys to the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven, and whatsoever shall be loosed on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
And thus, at last, the Son of Man was recognized as the Son of God by one of his own. Yet even Simon Peter, loyal and loving as he was, incurred the anger of the Lord so shortly afterward.